Hey there, Kelly Renee Baker here. Today we're talking about intention. I'm going to read a quote to you. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. And that's Chauncey Mitchell Depew. I don't know if you've ever heard the definition of insanity, but basically it's saying that you do the same thing over and over again, but you expect to get different results. Think about that. How can you get different results if you're doing the same thing over and over again? It won't happen. I'm here to tell you from experience, it won't happen. I guess you can keep trying if you don't believe me, but I promise if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're just going to keep getting the same results. So, if you want different results, then ask yourself, what do you need to stop doing or start doing so that you will get some different results? I say that it starts with deciding to be intentional. In order to experience change, it's going to require attention and effort and intention on your part. So I think that sometimes for me, when my intention is wavering, that's when I feel that my focus starts to wane, basically. So maybe I have an intention. You know, there's a saying about intentions. The road to hell, I think, is paved with good intentions. So we'll talk more about that. But yeah, that's kind of where I fall apart, fail sometimes, is it's the follow through. Good intentions, but the follow through isn't there. So to be intentional, we have to make that decision that we are going to not just have the intention, but follow through to make it, all come together. Because it's that decision to do it and the follow through that's actually going to move us forward, move you forward to where you want to be in life. You have to take charge of your life. You are your own referee, you're in charge, you're calling the shots. You're in control. It's on your shoulders. And that might sound like putting a lot of weight on you, but ultimately it's your life. So of course you need to be responsible for it and identify what it is that you need to change and what you need to do differently. It takes commitment to follow through. Like I said, I have failed in many ways over the years of having good intentions and not following through. Part of it is I get distracted. I call myself a squirrel chaser, or, shiny objects get my attention. I recently moved my office and I'm on the second floor, and now I literally have squirrels right outside my window. So I get distracted, yes. I have shared that in the past, I had a major distraction, and that was playing Candy Crush. I hate to admit that. It's embarrassing. I have quit numerous times for up to 6 months at a time. I think this time I'm on about month 3 of not playing. It's ridiculous. I think about it on occasion. I'm glad I'm not playing it, but those distractions are what keep us from our intentions. So we have to be very careful of everything that's around us and what we're focusing on. Also, what you're telling yourself in your mind is very important. It's important to be optimistic about your intentions, not just setting your intentions, but being optimistic and telling yourself that you're going to follow through. It's going to happen. Just be your own cheerleader. Say, I've got this. I can do it. I'm going to make it happen. Along with the focus and all of these things together, it will really help you to live an intentional life and follow through. I'm a planner. I'm a person that likes to have a plan. I have grown to accept that my plans won't always come to fruition, but I still like to plan. I still like to have those intentions for my day written out, scheduled out, so I at least have a path and an idea of where I'm going. That helps to keep me focused because, like I said, if I don't have something to focus on, I'm chasing all the shiny objects that are all around. It takes some self-discipline and ownership, accountability, responsibility, which that gets me thinking. I know I've shared this before, what my coach Carrie Oberbrunner has shared before, that we get to a point where we have to get out of bed, blame, excuses, and denial, and basically use your ownership, accountability, and responsibility to get where you need to be in life. And that's where we are with intention. So the challenge today is for you to set your intentions for the day, for the week, for the month, year, whatever, and how you're going to follow through with those intentions. Remember, if something happens and you aren't able to follow through for that day, then make sure you revisit your intentions and say, okay, what can I do tomorrow to make sure that I don't lose this? Because again, things happen in life and we don't want to get distracted from what our intentions are. This is Kelly Renee Baker reminding you to be high on life so you can live as a victorious champion for Christ.